I don't want to be too independent. Good morning. Patrick and I just walked in the door. And here it comes.
See, I'm wearing my Patrick uniform. Jeannie says
sometimes
I'm copying her.
You had put even the color sweatshirt that I had on. Let me get my stuff out.
Where's the momster? We should just create him. I'm gonna go
Just
put
leave
him in
him.
his kennel.
Just leave him.
I'm just gonna go put him in his kennel because he likes it.
Hi, Moo. No, just leave him.
He likes it.
This is we don't argue over parenting with the kids, but we argue over parenting with the dogs because Patrick's very controlling and I'm very laissez-faire. So
Patrick is not very controlling.
Patrick's totally controlling.
Let's go to your kennel. Come on. I'm all about the safety of the dog and the health of the dog.
I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Good morning. Yeah, it is pretty darn cold here, and we have snow again. So last night when I left, I stayed later, and I got scared because I think it was the wind, but I heard the door, and I was like, is somebody coming to get me? And my weapon of choice is my 60 millimeter seam ripper. Not seam ripper, my rotary cutter. That's what I have on hand. And when I walk to my car, sometimes that's what I walk with. It is cold. And I think a lot of people, oh my God, I can't see. A lot of people in Reno are saying we're tired. How are we going to live somewhere colder someday? I'm going to be
would you give that to me so I can clean those for you?
I'm going to be a snowbird.
So...
And this is the first year I've
It
ever
is
said
rare
that.
for me to say that I'm over snow, and I'm excited that we're about to get dumped on because we are expecting. No, I have not received your dongle yet. You will hear from me. I will communicate with you as soon as I see it. I promise. I'm just over dealing with snow. It's less so the snow than the cold, just because what we are learning about our home, which we didn't know because we really haven't had a challenging winter, is there is a significant amount of there's a significant amount of ice that needs to be dealt with and actively managed. And quite frankly, when it's cold all the time, it's impossible to manage because it just freezes and gets deep in certain areas. So we're having some work done to the house over the summer. I'm trying to get on the contractor's calendar, and part of that conversation is there a better way to deal with this ice and snow? Like if we didn't have the dogs, you could just kind of lose the patio. But with the fact that, we have to go out and we're very aggressive about dealing with dog doo-doo. We don't want any dog doo-doo in the lawn so it doesn't get tracked in or in our shoes, or we don't want our lawn to smell bad.
Yeah, but when we had our other dogs, we'd be like, I think it's been 2 weeks. That's horrible.
We also had babies.
That
We
was
also
before the babies.
had
That was
babies.
before the babies.
We started
got a double
actively.
diamond.
We started. That was also, we didn't really have a backyard either.
Was it not landscaped?
It was landscaped.
It was
like,
landscaped.
we
I
didn't
remember
hang out
it was
back
winter,
there.
and I remember trying to
She kept breaking
the
the
poop
dog
had
pooper
frozen,
scooper.
and I was trying to get it. So I was like trying to chisel away at it. Anyways, we are aggressive about our picking up now.
It's just so much easier.
It is. Because, I feel like they're poop factories. If you have Yeah, and like some of you have 3 or 4 dogs. Yeah, they're poop factories. I have a couple of things to talk about. Do you have anything to talk about, Patrick? Good morning. Just what you want to talk about, dog poo.
It has been crazy busy.
Yeah, last night Patrick goes, did you think that sale was a good idea?
I literally, so there's 2 philosophies here. She's been buried for weeks. So Delightful is showing up. She's stressed to hear.
Patrick, stop it.
Oh So Delightful.
Anyways, so this is how
And then she's like, let's get 400 more orders backlogged.
No.
I never would have done that. I would have bought product, waited for it to arrive, inventoried, posted, and done the sale. And done it like 2 weeks from now when we were done with Oh So Delightful.
We can still do that. I'm so stupid.
I'm not saying that. Nobody said that.
Well, okay.
I would not have done it your way.
Okay,
she
you know
didn't
why?
even ask me about it.
Well,
and if she'd like literally yesterday at the start of the day, I was like, is this a good idea? Should we even be doing this?
I didn't want to overbuy because you ladies know I got in trouble.
She didn't even get in trouble.
Well, I felt bad. I felt like a child.
We had a confessional with you ladies.
I don't like starting a conversation. I need to tell you something. I don't like that. And I'm trying.
And she has to remember I'm the primary card holder. Like her whole fear. I love the fact that she was like in knots about it for 24 hours. Because I got the email long before she did.
You didn't say anything. You didn't say, hey.
I was waiting to see if you were going to tell me.
Do we need to talk about this? So the reason why we're doing it this way.
Yesterday, there was definitely no ownership going on.
What do you mean by that?
Well, remember like 2 weeks ago when you were like, sir, I am the owner. Like the last couple of things you're like the delightful situation.
I don't like being the owner. I like just being the demo girl. That's what I tell everyone. I say, and I show them the machine, and I go, they ask me how much. I go, I don't know. I'm just the demo girl. And you know what? A lot of times I don't know. The times I have, like that time I quoted on the serger, and then you were like, what? I was like, I heard you say that. That's what you told the other lady. And you go, she had a trade-in. I was like, so I am not good at quoting. And I don't like angry people. And I don't like
confrontation.
I don't like confrontation. I don't like it. So that's why Patrick's
but then
the owner.
She's also like,
I just like
I
spending the money.
don't want to be the lady that has her husband call every time.
Yeah, I did. I had Patrick call about our issue with the Oh So Delightful, and then I wanted to deal with it because I don't want to be. Because sometimes we have that. Like somebody will come in and it doesn't go their way, and then next thing you know, husband comes in.
You know the funniest thing about when the husbands come in?
The husbands
are always like,
oh, okay.
What happened? And I'm like, this is what happened. And the husband's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're good. Bye. And then we go, imagine.
Patrick, watch what you say. Watch what you say. You got a lot of wives and a lot of husbands.
I could not imagine being that lady's husband. That's
you know what, Debbie? Because I always make mistakes when I quote. I will quote. I quote like the machines that are like 2,000 down. Even then, I don't. Not all of them. Just the sewing machines because I like know those. But when it comes to the other ones, I don't know what we're paying
there are like
or what our
some
deal
really
is.
good deals on machines right now. Like good enough that we don't really do better than those deals, because with what you get here, with the lessons and with all the back end service that goes into the machines, the fact that when you take your lessons you get discounted product and stuff like that, it's like when a machine's already 50% off because of the national special from the manufacturers and the distributors, like sometimes we don't do better than that. So, yeah. So
that's why I didn't. Okay, there are some things that sold out, and well, you know what? Remember that night that I was under, like, Patrick yelled at me. He's like, go to bed. And I had the blanket over my head, and he's like,
she was like a glowworm.
He's like,
she's under a white blanket, and it's like, I don't know what she was looking at, but
that's the day.
She had her computer on like full brightness. It was like, you might as well have had the lights in the room on.
That's the day I was shopping the sale. And then and that's the day where it declined my card.
Everybody in my household has been sick like a handful of times. And of course I'm going to get sick now. I'm not really superstitious, but I knock on wood. But
does this count? This is
melamine. No, I need to go knock on Unique Sewing Furniture.
Yeah.
It's real wood. So the funny thing about that is I literally have been like super crazy about getting to bed and getting a certain amount of sleep. And the puppy has hit this point of time where she was sleeping until she'd sleep until 6. She'd get up, you'd let her out, she'd go pee, she'd come back in and go right back to sleep until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So one of us, I oftentimes, because I was going to bed at 10, would get up at 6 and have my coffee and make Jeannie's coffee and do all the things that I do. Walk outside and do my salutation to the sun.
It'd burn me because I'm a vampire.
So
I'd be like, ah!
But now Poppy gets up at like 10 till 6 or 6, and she's up. Like, she really has no desire to go back to sleep anymore. And it's funny because literally Momo at the same age was the same way. Like, I at one point was like, we need to give the dog away. And then it literally got to the point where I was so angry about the dog, because I really didn't want the dog to begin with, that I was like, I'm going to bed at 9. Like, I would go upstairs and in bed at 9, and like, do not disturb me. Like, if you're going to disturb me and wake, like, I'll get up with the dogs, I'll do the morning, but let me have my sleep. Now I'm like,
I've been going to bed earlier.
I'm at that point now where I'm like, you better be home. You better be in bed and ready to go to bed at 10, because the dog is up at 6. Last night was 11.
Yeah.
She's always going to push it. She's like, but it's a video with a hungry dog on it.
We didn't watch videos last night. I just got home late. I didn't watch videos.
And then I'm like, you need to understand that when you get home, the dogs think it's party time because you're Miss Party Parent.
The fun mom.
So I'm like, the dogs were totally, the routine is 9:20. The dogs go into the room. The main light in the room goes off. It's crazy. As soon as you turn that main light off, the dogs settle. They know it's bedtime. But Jeannie likes to come home and stir everything up. She's the one who comes and like wakes up and overstimulates your baby.
That's not true. That's not true. So, and I don't overstimulate the dogs. They came down.
You're welcome, Kathy.
They came down. What was that? I didn't even like rile them up. They came down.
No, but like your presence is
exciting.
Yes.
My presence for the dogs is exciting. They don't know.
So
they might get.
I'm preparing Jeannie for the fact that like the schedule is going to become more, not less aggressive. So,
are you, Shannon? Are you telling me that you fed him day old food because of? I'm glad you did. That food was fine. He's fine today, right? I mean, there's some things I wouldn't eat a day old. Like that lassi. Is that
The
what it's
lassi?
Yeah.
The mango lassi?
Because it's milk. But even she's sometimes okay. Like pizza, a day out, that's okay.
2 days out. She'll eat it 2 days out.
That's okay too.
All right. Do we have anything of importance to discuss?
Yes. Somebody asked a question. Oh, my new furniture. So when we go down, because I'm taking Violet, thank you, Suzanne, for hooking me up with your niece. I think it's a niece. We're going down to go see Taylor Swift. And if you know anything about Violet, she loves Taylor Swift.
It's all Taylor all the time.
All Taylor all the time. I love Taylor Swift. I can't wait.
Jeannie's always like, she's a true artist.
She is. She is a songwriter and a poet. And her words.
She ain't no Jim Morrison.
She's better. She is better than some stinky old Jim Morrison who couldn't keep it together. She is a force to be reckoned with.
She's a force. There's
So,
no question.
When we go to Vegas, and that's going to be the weekend of March 25th. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so Jeannie is gone on Friday. Yes, she's getting excited about her weekend. She's changing her flight to leave earlier so she can go party with her girlfriends.
We're going to be like, let's go out! And I'm going to be like,
she's going
I'm
to be
so
like
tired.
8 o'clock. Oh,
I'm so
geez,
tired.
let's go to bed. You guys want to watch a movie?
Yeah.
They'll all fall asleep with the TV on. So I was telling Jeannie, she's like, I don't want to go out. And then the last time I was in Vegas, I went out with a buddy who was a Vegas force. And he was telling me that he went out. And I was like, dude, I don't even really feel like I could go out anymore because it's so young. Like, I'm at the point where if I go out to these places,
You'll be like that.
I'm like, oh my God. Like,
the creepy guy in the
I could
corner.
literally be everybody's parent here. And I tell him this, and he goes, the last time I went out, I ran into my daughter. And he's like, that made it. Like, that was the nail in the coffin. He's like, I can't go out anymore.
When we went out, we would see, so we used to go to this club called Dre's, and we would see Robin Leach there all the time. And all sorts of,
We would see all these old, wealthy white dudes with prostitutes. That's what it was. That's what it was. I'm not that guy.
Oh, you bet. That's not me.
I'm not the guy sitting in the corner, like
Why
with
would
the
you
20-something.
say that?
Well, it's true.
No. Oh, my God.
But that's
Anyways.
not, like, I'm not going. They're too young. I can't go. Neither
I
can
don't
she.
I don't even know how to go out anymore. Because my girlfriends will definitely want to go out for a drink. So we're not going clubbing. What do we do? Do you go to, like, a lounge in the hotel? Is that how it works?
There's
What do
like
I
they're staying
wear?
at the Wynn. The Wynn has beautiful bars and lounges. You're gonna hang out in the lounge.
I
They have
don't
their
even
Ultra
know.
Lounge
I don't
down by
even
the
know what to
waterfall.
wear. Like, is it still fancy in Vegas? Do
It's
people still get
fancy at the
dressed up?
Wynn. It's still
I don't
fancy
even
at
know
the Wynn.
how to dress fancy.
Yes, you dress fancy like 90% of your days. So you dress age appropriate fancy.
I just Reno,
You dress,
which is very
you dress
casual.
Sundance.
It's very casual here.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
That's the way it is there.
um,
You're not going anywhere.
So
you
I'm
need
getting my
evening
new
dress.
sewing furniture the very end of March, and then we're gonna do.
So we're gonna be
a-
gone. I'm gone
change
from
out.
the 21st through that following Monday. I'm gonna climb with Kai. They're coming down and meeting me there. I'm actually meeting Unique Sewing Furniture in Vegas and we're driving down with a trailer and we are picking up furniture in Vegas and driving home with it. So for those of you like Marlene, or if
I'm going to answer Shannon right now. She asked about the Luminaire Playbook. Just so you know, if you've ordered the Luminaire Playbook, they have been ordered, and I'm just waiting to get them. I ordered 3 extra. So, Shannon, you should be fine. You can go on. And if I get 10 more orders, we'll just do another order. The thing with Brother is I have a big minimum order with them. But yeah, you should totally be fine. I'm just I'm gonna put you down. I'll put you down on my list right now as and one of those will be yours. And then I can always close it out. So here's my handy dandy specialist. I was at home this morning going through Shannon orders, and like, so I'll be, if there's, because there are a couple of things that I didn't send out yet, I'll get that taken care of. OESD site shows.
So I told Jeannie, and I think I mentioned to most of you, that my plan was to try to have venue and all of that decided this week. We had a sale where we had like 200.
Are we going to be able to pull it off?
We always pull it off. The reality is, Jeannie just did a sale where there were 200 orders. Like, we've shipped probably 25, 30 packages in the last 2 days. That's not going to stop over the course of this week, and it's a short week for Jeannie. So I don't know. I've reached out to my contacts at the various locations, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to go look at...
Celinda didn't get a high chew.
So, okay, we're going to talk about this for a second. So there was one bowl of high chews, and there were 2 days with 2 people shipping.
So you can get up?
I'm not walking back here.
You couldn't grab a handful?
I'm not walking back here to grab a high chew. When we're
You couldn't grab a handful?
We sent like 60 packages a day. So you have my apology if you did not receive a high chew. But either I had the high chews or Ryan had the high chews. There wasn't a period of time where we both had the high chews.
I would have made sure you got your high chew.
And so,
Linda, we'll put double high chew next time.
Yeah, I'll look.
We'll remember.
And if you,
we're
almost out of high chews, and we couldn't find them the last time we looked for them.
I'm gonna send Ryan. He'll go get more high chews. And Linda, I feel like I either saw your name on an order or I filled an order last night, and I'm gonna write on your thing, double high chew. There.
So please send someone my high chew.
Do you not like, oh my God, you don't like the high chews? Should we try a different candy? We'll ask everyone. That's a question on Friday. What's your favorite candy?
No, that can't be, because some candy's too expensive to legitimately put in a box.
Yeah, but maybe it'll be like Starburst or something, or Skittles.
But Starbucks,
we'll just dump the Skittles in your bag.
Starburst, what I don't like about Starburst is, if anybody's ever bought the big bag of Starburst, is as soon as you open the bag, you've got about 3 days to eat them before they are like rock hard.
Alice, you are missing out.
I think Winco, she says Winco sells in bulk.
Because I buy them from Winco. Bulk? I can go to the barrel? You know what I get in bulk there? Popcorn for Kai. He loves. Ooh.
So
I haven't worked out in a long time. I still feel like muscly. Feel that? Is that from like moving all those Kimberville boxes?
Muscly.
Okay.
So to answer questions about the
will it be
event,
at a hotel?
Yes. So
no, because we've done it at the convention center,
right, but
too.
the convention center's attached to.
It's attached to the Atlantis.
So long story short, it's near the end of April. By the end of the first week of March, we will have this posted. Part of what we'll need to figure out is we have to commit to get a block of rooms at a discount. So we can do that. We've never had enough out-of-towners to get a block of rooms. So I think that's different this time around, because we've had so many people talk about the fact that no matter what, they're going to come to our event. So what I will try to do is get everything done, get like all the details figured out, at least get the contract in place for the location. And then if we... I feel like we locals are missing out when we pick up our orders.
Nula! Oh my God, Nula, I'm gonna give you a high
You get extra special personal love. That's the thing. You get us.
You get LOVE.
You get eye contact love.
That's
physical love. Like, you get all that. These ladies, they get a high chew in a box. So long story short, yes, I'm like, my goal was to have it done by this week. Quite frankly, with the overwhelming amount of orders and the fact that we're still getting some of the Oh So Delightfuls out, like, I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to go get contracts in place.
Okay.
And so with that, I will try to get it posted before the end of next week. That will give ladies that are potentially traveling a month and a half to make travel plans in advance. If I have an idea of who's committed, and I'll figure out how to do that. But if I have, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Alice, thank you. That's right.
Alice says, you locals, you can buy your own high chews with the money you save on shipping.
So we'll have a way to figure that out. If I have 10 or more people coming from out of town, like 10 or more rooms, if we do it at the event center, which I think might be most likely, because they've been great. Like, the food is good, the food is easy. We had some issues last time with some challenging meal requirements, and like with the fact that some of the stuff wasn't quite what it should be, but we'll address that this time. The reality is, actually, the best place was, I thought the Pepper Mill was awesome. The food was awesome.
I thought the Pepper Mill was great too.
And the food was great. So I'm actually going to go meet with the lady at the Pepper Mill. But long story short, we're going to try to get that arranged. We'll figure out if there's enough opportunity to do a block of rooms pretty quickly, and then we'll get that block handled and scheduled. Some
of you should be getting ready for your Upgrade 3 class. And there is also a Luminaire Solaris embroidery class tomorrow. So if you haven't taken that class, or you want to sign up, if you don't have one at your store and you want to sign up here, you can do that. I'm just trying to look at the calendar and see some upcoming stuff. Michelle's got her programmable Stitch Creator class. I wonder, are there any spots left in? I think we're full.
That is class 2 of 2.
You guys can't sign up.
There's another one. There's another one on the schedule, I believe, in April.
Maybe we'll show you some samples tomorrow of some classes that are going to be coming up.
That's dependent on them taking 101.
Oh, okay. Somebody asked about the bunny mug rug design. I think it was Celinda. You do not get those until the first of the month. So you might have gotten a fulfillment order, because last night they let us purchase your licenses. So as I was purchasing your licenses, I was fulfilling those orders. So I know you might have gotten that. Hopefully it's not confusing. But on the first of the month, it's always the first for all the digital dealers. If you buy on March 1st, then you'll be able to go to the website and download that design. So I loaded everything. And for all of you that are digital dealer club members, I also, all of your stuff, I did the fancy way. I'm hoping it worked. There were 44 of you, so I'm hoping I don't have to go on. And because normally, like last month, I went on and put everyone's name, everyone's email address, name, email. So they have this new thing where I can just kind of click. So hopefully I did it right. I'm going to call my rep today because they sent me my invoice, so I think it's right.
So, anything else? I think,
Sandra, you can,
we've got people.
The playbook's been purchased, and I think it's still up there on the sale price, isn't it? I think we have it at a sale price on the website, and you can still purchase it. I'm saving one for...
Hey, Dad.
Do you want me to put you on there? Do you want me to add you? And I'll save you one for when it comes in. Because 1, 2, 3. I have 2 more. And then I'll buy another grouping of 10. So if you want it, let me know. I love Boston baked beans. Those are so good. I don't know why it's called that. The OESD event's going to be absolutely amazing and super fun. Oh, I did want to let you know also, I don't know how this happened, but okay, Sandra, I'm going to put you down. And I'll just contact you when it comes in. It's you. Okay, you're on. I don't know how this happened, but we ended up with a lot of 8x8 hoops, which for me, 2 of my favorite sizes are the 8x8 and the 8x12. I did. Oh, this is somebody's. I used to do a ton of Anita Good quilts, and I always did the size that was 8x12 and 8x8. I'm covering this over because this is somebody's name. This is the 8x8 hoop.
The ladies are all like, I travel farther.
What?
I love this like
So it's normally $118.99. I put it up on the website at our Christmas pricing, which was $64.99. So if you have been lusting over this hoop, but you just were like, oh, I don't feel like spending $120, $64.99 is pretty good. So and we always will.
$64.99.
That was our Christmas list pricing, $64.99, and I got in 8x8, 9.5 by 9.5, and 9.5 by 14. So since those have come in, I'm hoping we're going to be getting our 6x10s and our 8x12s and our 4x4s because I know people are still waiting for those. So what will your price be for the hoops?
You just answered it.
$64.99 for this one. It's normally like $120.
So it's almost half price.
$64.99. Come and get it. You know you want it. Oh my God! Look, it looks so good on. I'm just kidding. Get your
6x6 hoops are coming. We haven't received them yet.
Yeah, 6x6. I ordered the 6x6s, the 4x4s, the 6x10s, the 8x12s.
There's like so many hoops that are supposed to come.
Brenda. Okay, Brenda, you want to know what?
How much is the 9.5 by 14? Do you
Oh
remember?
yeah, the 9.5 by 14 is like almost $300, and we did it for $139.99. I only have.
Those were like a hot seller.
I had like 12 of them, and I have like 3 left. I did order a couple extra. So if you had reached out to me and told me you wanted that hoop, and then I haven't reached out to you yet. Oh, some of you I haven't reached out to, but I did put your hoop over here. Like Cheryl Weathers.
So like we don't have the 6x6. Like we literally have something like
Thank you,
60
Miss Heather.
or 70 hoops on order.
Yeah, Cheryl
We've just
Weathers
been waiting.
and Eugenia, I have yours. I put those to the side. And I ordered, so I will give you Christmas list pricing on the ones I ordered because I ordered extra of all of these, but some of them I have a lot extra, some of them I only have a couple. So if you want that, the 9.5 by 14, go ahead and purchase it and just put Christmas list pricing and I'll honor it, but it's got to be the first 3. But I'll add it to my next order because I think we're going to need more playbooks. Do we have
something upcoming for Carol, or did we just send Carol stuff?
Carol, I put together your closeout order. So if you want that 8x8, I'm going to put your name on one right now. Is the one I think I might need.
It does. The 9.5 by 14s do happen to have the demarcations. They are demarked.
So the ones I got,
Altair and the
I
Stellar
bought
Air.
the ones with the marks, and they work with all the machines. But I got them with the marks because I thought if you ever got a machine
they were almost the same price, and we'd rather have the hoop that works on both machines.
Yeah. So they do have the marks.
So if those were available, we bought them with the marks.
Yeah, we bought with the marks. You want an extra 10 by 10. Send me a note and I'll get you a price on that. 10 by 10 will not fit the Altair. Your biggest embroidery field's going to be 9.5 by 14. Unfortunately, it's not going to work on that. If you have any questions about hoops, just send me a note. If I can honor the Christmas list pricing, I will honor that. And we're just slowly getting some stuff in. I think, Brenda, the only other ones I need for you would be your 6 by 10 and 8 by 12. That's what I have you down for.
8 by 12s are like a huge portion of what
you gotta
we're
get the 8 by 12.
For.
Everyone needs the 8 by 12, and the price we did on it was so crazy. I don't remember. I think it was like $69.99 or $59.99. So it was really, really, really crazy.
All right, I gotta go get cash in the register.
I wanted to talk to you about hoops, closeout sale, things that have sold out. And unfortunately, because I had ordered some stuff, but remember I had to whittle down my basket because I was scared that Patrick was going to be so mad at me. So I only had 2 of those on hand, and I filled those. Some people are going to be getting refunds and notes that you did not get the love notes. And also, other things that have sold out were Deck the Halls, as well as the green lime trim. And I'll check throughout the day. I did 2 orders yesterday. I did an order today. I will do another order tonight. So if you are wanting to order closeout items, do your order sooner than later. They're doing their sale until the 28th, but I imagine things will begin to sell out. Did you ever? So Linda, no, of course we haven't switched over yet. We just like to talk about it, and then we don't do it because I guess it involves some other things. I am going to add, Kim, do you want me to add you for the 6 by 6? I'm going to put you on here. Maybe just slowly insert row below. I'm going to go ahead because I'm not going to look back at this.
Always good to be trustful of the document.
And like I said, if I can honor the pricing, I will. Carol, I'm going to grab one of those 8 by 8s for you right now. Shannon, do you still want the 10.5 by 10.5 with the lever? Or do you want the 10 by 10 magnetic? Because we're doing a special price on that one. The new one for the upgrade was $1,000 and we were doing it for $600. Favorite size. The 6 by 10 Kipper Bell uses it all the time, but I'm not. And Sandra, I'm gonna put you down. Sandra fits. We'll do 6 by 10 and 8 by 12. Do you want to show them that? Is the class up?
I sent it in to Christine yesterday. Let me look. Let me look on the website and make sure it's up.
Yeah, let's check. Michelle has an amazing new class.
An amazing rotary experience.
Kim, the price on all of those hoops were amazing. I mean, I can tell you right now. Let me 6 by 6, 8 and 8 by 12. Okay, if you want prices, putting a note when I order. If you're having tough time putting a note when you order, send me a note. Ugh. You know what, Alice? We got a note from UPS saying that our box was found and it was out for delivery on Monday and they couldn't deliver it because we were closed. But nothing came yesterday. And so today we called and they said, we don't know why you got that note. We haven't found the box. But I do have all of those. Everything's been ordered. We're part of that 600. And I know it's taking another week and a half. But we will be having everyone's orders. I'm hoping everyone will have it the beginning of March. And then the second week of March, we're going to do our sew along. Shannon, let me look into that. And Brenda, that's what you want? Is it up, Michelle?
It is.
Oh, it's up. Okay, come on over. Okay, Michelle's doing something amazing on ScanNCut.
Oops.
It's fine.
So I taking into consideration a lot of the suggestions that you made on the live feed about a month ago, I guess, where Jeannie and Patrick asked for what kind of classes you'd like to see for ScanNCut and for multi-needle machine. One of them that came up was rotary cutter, and I put this little, we're not doing a project, but it's almost like what all can you cut with a rotary cutter on a ScanNCut. So this is flannel, felt, French terry, terry cloth, minky dot, fleece, whatever that is, that stabilizers, sweater knit, batting.
Ooh, batting.
Batting.
How do you get the batting not to stick to the mat?
Very carefully. And then organza, spandex, velveteen, flannel. I mean, literally, I pulled everything out of a bag and threw all of it on a ScanNCut one at a time with a rotary cutter. And I think one of the things that I learned early on, and if you got a ScanNCut with a rotary cutter, you might be cutting all your quilt cotton with your rotary cutter. Total waste of your rotary cutter, because you can cut quilting cotton very easily with your fabric mat and your fabric blade. But with this, you can actually cut things that you cannot cut with your regular. It's just always been problematic. I can't tell you how many of us have struggled with felt. So this is up. You must have taken your Get to Know Your ScanNCut class, because this doesn't cover any of those features in your ScanNCut. No, it does not acquire to any cutting machine. It is a ScanNCut 200 series or 300 series only. I'm sorry, So Crafty, I know absolutely nothing about silhouette machines. But I'm sure there's someone out there that does. But it's not me, and I'm not even sure there's a rotary cutter that goes with a silhouette machine. But so you have to have a 200 level machine. If you have a 200 series ScanNCut, you'll need to buy the rotary blade upgrade, because it's going to activate all of those features. And if you have a 300 series ScanNCut, you got a rotary cutter when you got your ScanNCut. So we're going to have 2 hours of throwing all kinds of stuff at our ScanNCuts and seeing how we can cut different things with our ScanNCut rotary blade.
And it comes with a kit.
Yes, it comes with a little kit with all kinds of fun fabric in it, just like you see here. You know, for me, the best thing was being able to start cutting some of the things I use for bags, like Peltex and interfacing and stabilizer and, well, batting. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, batting is like, wow. So that it just, and terry cloth is, so if any of you saw the, I know some of you did, saw the letter, the faux chenille letter I did last week using a microfiber cleaning cloth.
Oh yeah.
That's on my list for this weekend, is to try to cut those letters with the microfiber cloth to make the faux chenille letters. So we'll see how that goes this weekend. But this should be a lot of fun. Again, this was something that you requested, was more time with your rotary cutter.
So if they want to take so Michelle said the prerequisite is you have to have taken the
Get to Know Your ScanNCut, because we're not going through all of the features. I'm gonna say press here, and you should already know where press here is. So we're just gonna actually do just cutting with the rotary cutter, and it doesn't. It can cut batting. Yes, it cut batting. So Carolyn, I did post a video. It's on the Technique Tuesday. But some people really felt like they wanted to do a class live on Zoom with all of us cutting. So there you have it. If you want to just go over to Technique Tuesday, I did do a video with the ScanNCut rotary blade cutting some of these things. I don't think I did all of them, but I did a lot of them. And if not, if you want to join us for class, the class is up.
When is the class?
Go one more week. It is on the 21st of March. From 10 to 12, that's a Zoom class. If it fills up, no worries. I will put thank you, Secretary Monday.
Let me answer this before it disappears. Somebody asked about downloading Visionary Stitches. If you're having trouble with that, call Baby Lock directly. So call them directly. Somebody will be able to help you with that. Oh, so delightful. You do not have to sign up for the sew along. We will just do it. I will live feed it. Will your class apply to? And we answer that.
Yep.
I don't think anyone's paused. And is that the SVG file? How to use an SVG file? Is that something that
Not in this class.
what class would they take to do that?
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Okay.
I mean, it was on the list of things. I'm trying to get to all of your requests as fast as I humanly and possibly can. If you don't see it first, know that it's still on the list. It's coming.
Yeah, so we'll get to that at some point.
There will be a class that explains on how to use SVG files and other files in your to convert appliques, to cut appliques, things like that on your ScanNCut. Yes.
Do we sell them at the shop?
Yes.
I do not know what. Oh, are we talking about
ScanNCuts?
Yes, absolutely. We are a ScanNCut dealer. Give us a call. We'll give you a great price.
And in the class listing on the store site, if you do not already have the rotary blade upgrade, there is a link you can click on there to actually get to buy a rotary blade upgrade, and we have quite a few of them in the store.
Oh, it doesn't show on the calendar yet. Okay. So the information was sent to Christine.
It shows on the website.
Is it what's the class called?
Rotary cutter class, rotary blade class.
I think that shows, but I don't know if they can sign up yet.
Oh, so I thought somebody signed up yesterday. Maybe not.
Okay.
Rotary blade class.
Add to cart.
Add to cart. It's there.
Yeah, it lets you add it to
It
cart.
lets you add it to cart.
So you should be able to sign up.
It is as ScanNCut rotary blade class.
And if we have to add another session, we can add another session. If you don't have the rotary blade and you want to get it, as part of your class, it'll be 15% off. So, did we answer all the questions?
So the Get to Know Your ScanNCut class is full. That might be why it's grayed out. That one is upcoming, but this one is just called ScanNCut Rotary Blade class. That's
Okay.
it.
And if you want to take, maybe we'll add another session, because if this class is sold out, Get to Know Your ScanNCut, let's check.
I think there's like one spot left in it, and I was going to wait and see if anybody wanted it before I closed it out completely.
Let's see. Get to Know Your ScanNCut on 315. Yeah, there's 2 spots left. So if you want to sign up for that, the ScanNCut class is a 4-hour class. You go
Yes.
through a lot of information. There's a kit that you get with the class. So,
Going forward, any of the ScanNCut club classes, any of the classes that you requested, like how to do a tiling scene, all those kind of ScanNCut classes that were things that some of you suggested when Jeannie asked the question, all of those are going to be based on you having already had Get to Know Your ScanNCut, because the class goes forward, not backwards. So it doesn't cover information I've already covered in a previous Get to Know Your ScanNCut class.
So Crafty, give Patrick a call. He'll give you a great price. If we're talking about the ScanNCut, it's normally, I think, $12.99. $1,299. We were doing a crazy deal over Christmas.
Crazy.
I don't know if he's still doing that. And you know me, I misquote. So call Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm just a demo girl.
So do you need a fabric mat for the Get to Know Your ScanNCut class? You do not, but it is one of my favorite mats and one of my favorite blades for cutting fabric. It depends on what you do.
You should get one.
If you cut fabric, if you like to cut fabric, if you want to cut applique fabric, you need a fabric mat. It's that simple. It takes care of all of the issues. So fabric mat, fabric cartridge, fabric blade. Do you have to have it for the class? No, you don't. You can complete the class using just the mat that came with your DX series machine. And I show it both ways. I show it on my standard tack mat and also with my auto blade, and also with the fabric blade. I also hold up the blades so that you can see the difference between a fabric blade and why it cuts fabric so cleanly, and an auto blade, which also cuts fabric, but maybe not as cleanly. The fabric is from 9 to 1 Pacific time on, is that 3:15?
This is for the Get to Know Your ScanNCut.
Yeah, that's what she's asking, I think.
Which class are you asking
Cindy,
about?
if you're asking for the Get to Know Your ScanNCut class, that one's from 9 to 1 p.m. on the 15th of March. And the other one, the Rotary class, is on
10 to noon.
10 to noon on the 21st of March.
What time? What color is the fabric mat color?
It's tan. The border on the bottom is tan. You'll know because it's really, really sticky. And I was actually part of the test group for that mat when they first released it. My fabric mat that I cut literally daily on lasted me 3 years before I had to replace it. And all I ever cut with it is ScanNCut. Is fabric.
Yeah.
Just fabric, nothing else.
How much fun is this going to be?
It's going to be fun.
Because you know what? For me, I suffer from analysis paralysis. And I would be the type that would go, oh my God, I really want to cut that knit fabric. How's it going to work? What should I use? I'm really scared.
Yes. Thanks, Heather.
It's always great to have somebody walk you through it and for you to commit to a class, which is committing to time, committing to money, because then you're more likely to do it.
Exactly. So you know how you get good use out of your ScanNCut? You take it out of the box, you put it where it's easy to get, and you plug it in. You take a class, and then you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
It's full?
No, there's still
Yeah, but they might have filled up.
Okay.
Get to know.
I will. Yes, I'll put another one on. Usually about every other month or so.
We'll put one up in April. We'll put one up in the beginning of April, and then if we need to repeat classes, we can repeat classes too.
No, there's still one there. It's
still showing.
So
who was that just
Carol
said
Lombard.
That? Carol, I'm going to send you the link.
Yeah, it's still there. It's not full. Marlene says, yep, you have to use it, huh, Marlene? Marlene is really good about using her ScanNCut. She does lots with her ScanNCut. But you know what? If you're scared of it, you have it in the box, you haven't plugged it in, you don't have it where it's a place that's handy, you won't use it. Guaranteed. I didn't. I had to make room for it. I think I got to go because I got a class.
We got to go. We have stuff to do. All
Bye,
right,
everyone. Have a great day.
Tomorrow's Thursday. So I will be here tomorrow. If you need anything, call us. I'm going to be filling some orders, and we're going to have some exciting projects coming up. And have a great day, and we will see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Do you sell the fabric mat, and would we be able to get it before the class still? Oh, goodness. You know what? We just reordered. We're sold out of the fabric mat right now. Depends on how quickly Brother can get it sent out to us. I'm so sorry, but I'll let you all announce on the live feed when we get it again. Yeah, had no idea, but I love my fabric mat.